The production value of YouTube videos are increasing every day. For Nico Milana, who ran for mayor of London, sent food to space as like a painting of himself next to Mona Lisa. To be space is literally giving away private jets, supercars, and more money than none of us can dream of. People have huge respect for these content creators because they always push the platform to its limits. However, with fresh apples also comes rotten apples. These are not content creators we're going to talk about today. We're still going to talk about content creators push the platform to its limits, but in the opposite direction. Since the question, how far will people go for views, is very vague, I decided to divide it into 3 different sub-questions. Changing their personality, putting themselves in danger, and at last doing immoral actions. iShowSpeed and the Cacao Avocado are prime examples of this. The Cacao Avocado is the largest mukbang channel on the platform, but you probably know him because of the millions of memes that are of him. Although, it wasn't always like this. The Cacao Avocado was once a young man doing vlogs and talking passionately about veganism. He lived a healthy and happy life with his boyfriend Orlane in Colombia, was a classically trained violinist, and even worked out. So, what happened to him?
I am back. I am back. I am back. And voila. Here we go. Here's the mac and cheese.
This was the beginning. Since Nico Carlos already built up a following of about 40,000 subscribers and was an English-speaking male, he stood out amongst the other most popular mukbangers at the time, women and Koreans. So if he saw his success with the first video, like any other smart person would do, he continued doing mukbangs, but as his following grew, so did he.
I've never had hot Cheetos cheese sticks in my entire life. Butter. Make these big things.
Nico did mukbang after mukbang, eating food to talk about his personal life, but it wasn't until March 2017 when he realized what he has become.
This is what I looked like eating my first burger. This is what I looked like eating my first something, or my first fish. This is what I look like eating my first fish. This is what I look like eating my first something else. Okay, and now I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. This.
He could have stopped it right here. He didn't. He realized that this was not good. You can see the genuine concern in his eyes. I wanted to get help. This was the start. People started becoming more and more worried about his mental and physical health, and Nico Avocado capitalized on this. He would previously always show his emotions in his videos, but now he cranked it up to 1000%. But the worst thing is that he's self-aware over his transformation. He has posted multiple videos alternating from his vlogs to mukbangs.
I've come so far in terms of learning how to take care of myself.
Can't be happening. This just is not the way it's supposed to go.
If you're struggling, if you're fat, if you're sick, if you're overweight.
Nico Avocado has put his life in danger, lost his reputation, and changed his entire personality just for content. And iShowSpeed is doing the same thing. Speed doesn't really have the same long history as Nico has. He basically exploded during a month. However, if you check his past live streams before started seeing growth, he was mostly just chilling playing NBA 2K. Compared to the Speed we know today, there was no barking and his microphone was peaking every other second. He might talk some trash after winning, but his energy was nowhere near it is today.
Shut your upper lip, booty lip ass up, bitch.
Like Nico, Speed's personality also adapted after every livestream he did. However, this wasn't his fault. Enter the chat. As a live streamer, you also have a live chat where viewers can type whatever they want. Then the streamer will react to the message, such as good on paper, right? Well, in 99% of cases, especially if you're a gaming-focused streamer, the chat always act like toxic monkeys. Speed was always just happy until either the chat or his opponents said something which made him react.
But if you was to talk about his stuttering problem, but why like, shut up, bitch, like, damn, alright, it's always that one motherfucker who always gotta say some shit, bro. If I've never seen it, if I've never heard of it, it's not real. Bro, why does everybody has an Android, bro? Like, why do everybody has an Android now, dog? Like, bro, it's really annoying, bro. I keep doing that, bro. Like, I keep abusing the Android ring.
The chat loved it when Speed raged. They typed more often, donated more money. Thus, Speed wanted to rage more often. He began playing 1v1s against the chat to intentionally face toxic people who had tin cans as microphones.
Let's don't get hype, bro.
His chat loved his content, but his YouTube comments didn't. Hey Speed, hope you're doing great. Listen man, don't let the haters get to you. You're a great person and I hope you have a nice day. It is sad how he's trying to not get angry, but you all want to leave the man alone. Speed, you're an inspiration to so many people. Don't let the hate get to you. But they did get to him. Over time, Speed's outbreaks became more and more frequent, and now it feels like Speed is overreacting to everything.
Ronaldo, do you love me?
Yes, of course.
Both Speed and Nikocado Avocado walk on a thin line of is this real or is he playing a character? Both of them react unexpectedly to a lot of situations. Like Nikocado still speaking with a shy's voice while confronting Orlin.
No.
Or Speed sniffing and barking at girls after just meeting them. However, one thing we can say for certain is that none of them acted like they're doing now in their first YouTube video. The next category, putting himself in danger, can be summed up with this clip from Logan Paul.
It's like, we make this stuff, it gets 25 million views, make $50,000 off the AdSense alone, because that's back when we were on Google Preferred, and by the way, do it the next day, and make another video that gets like 7 to 10 million views. In our eyes, this is working. This is good. People like this.
Every YouTuber is always trying to one-up the latest video, but for certain creators, this means putting yourself in harmful situations. Enter the world of IRL live streaming. It's just like normal live streaming, except that you're walking around in the real world. People go around, eat food, and talk with one another. It's actually a very nice experience. But on the other hand, this also means that people can easily pinpoint your location, leading to some creepy interactions with fans.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hi. Oh my god, why are you touching me? No.
The sad truth of being an IRL live streamer is that you can't avoid these specific people. But one thing you can do is not to search after them.
Took every risk imaginable. And if I did something that I thought people wanted to see, it would net me praise and money, whether it was the right or wrong thing to do. I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do, what I was gonna say. I just hit live and just...
This is Ice Poseidon, one of the first IRL streamers. He did the same thing 7 years ago as an IRL streamer does now, go around and talk with people live, truly ahead of his time. Ice gained a lot of attention since he was scared to do things other IRL streamers wouldn't do. One of the first things he did differently was implementing a text-to-speech speaker in his backpack, meaning that viewers can donate to hear a message on the speaker.
Blow me a cloud.
Daddy hold the sad, blow me a cloud.
But since you can't trust the viewers on Twitch, he quickly had to turn this off.
$5. Selling my tight butthole, $5.
And not being able to trust his viewers continued onwards. Something that has been coming back these recent years are swattings. A viewer calls in and says that the streamer is threatening to hurt someone, resulting in police breaking into their house fully armed. This rarely happens to streamers, but in Ice Poseidon's case, this was everyday life. His house got swatted multiple times a day, he got swatted at parking lots, on the street, at the barber. He couldn't escape officers showing up everywhere. And all of this led up to the airplane incident.
News, Phoenix police searching an American Airlines plane at Sky Harbor. Police say an anonymous threat was called in. That threat wound up being not credible.
The troll was trying to just affect me, but he ended up affecting every single person on the plane. And I just can't help but feel really bad for all those people. You know what I mean? Because I was there, and that's the reason why it happened, and it's really messed up.
You can argue that this was Ice's fault since he told his location before boarding the plane, but on the other hand, shouldn't you be able to tell your location without 50 officers appearing out of nowhere? No matter what you think about the situation, the outcome was a permanent ban from the platform. Thus, Ice started streaming on YouTube, but with a horrible new idea. Like any other content creator nowadays, Ice had a subreddit where his community can post whatever they like. But the catch is, whichever Reddit post got the most upvotes would be the thing he would do in his next livestream. It basically became a walking clown for his community. He would make a pool in the back of his truck and drive around in Hollywood. However, eventually the water got cold and they started experiencing hypothermia.
If we were to stay in the back of the truck any longer, we would actually have to go to the hospital.
He would use another person's Uber Eats account, look at their food, almost crash his car.
What am I doing? I fucked up, I fucked up, I fucked up, I fucked up.
And at last he went to a homeless shelter and experienced someone getting stabbed.
Someone just got stabbed?
The amount of times Ice Poseidon's life was in danger of a live streaming is immeasurable. But the worst thing is, this is what people want to see, otherwise they wouldn't upload it. Putting yourself in dangerous situations will grant you more views, but at what cost? Doing immoral actions is the last we talk about today, and who's a better person to start with than Keemstar, and more notably, one of his false accusations. In 2016, Keemstar falsely accused RuneScape streamer RSGloryandGold to be a pedophile, so his viewers took matters into their own hands and started harassing him in his chat.
Cause you know, I know who and what I am, and my real friends know who and what I am.
It was later revealed that Keemstar confused RSGloryandGold, also known as Tony Ray Winchester, with John Phillips, a person that indeed used RuneScape to get in contact with children. Keemstar later apologized, but it wasn't really received from his fans. I don't care what you say or think, and never forgive me for this. You falsely accused someone of being a pedophile and made all of your idiot fans harass him and gave me death threats to the point of making him cry. Just saying this old man, who I don't even know, cry, made me very sad and made me start to cry as well. I'm never going to forgive you for this, or ever believe anything you say or do from this point forward. Love an apology video that started off of saying how proud he is of his show and how hard he works on it. Lol, I would keep my mouth shut if I was in this situation. Ars Glorious later stated that he forgives Keemstar, but something that has been done cannot be changed. And something else that can't be changed is TanaCon. In 2017, YouTuber Tana Mongeau was invited to VidCon, probably the largest YouTube convention for creators and fans to meet up. Tana was excited to go to the event, however she noticed that she didn't receive the featured creator tag.
Of course, I had just spent the last year building myself up for the moment that featured creators were announced at VidCon. I had just spent the last 6 months being told by VidCon that this event was going to be themed around 10 people and one of them was going to be me. That I would be doing so many things every day of VidCon, for their company as a featured creator.
Tana didn't want anything to do with VidCon anymore, so she created her own VidCon.
This is crazy. There too. What? So you end up right here, but you start way back here.
The line wraps all the way over here.
The event was a massive failure. She booked a venue with a capacity of 1,000 people and sold 5,000 tickets. So 4,000 people was always outside in the sun in California during July. So 80% of the visitors at least got a nice sunburn for $65. But for the people that got in, they got to experience what it is like to walk around in a hotel lobby with 1,000 people until the event eventually shut down since the venue was too small. The thing we can take away from these mistakes is that you should always do a little bit more research before announcing anything. So, how far will people go for views? Give up their health and morals? Almost get choked or shanked? Or just accuse someone for something they didn't do? With more of the stories, don't do anything you will regret for views. Leo, out.